Welcome back to the Physio Bros. Today's signal is the beginning of a 3-part series where we're giving away all of our tips, tricks and hacks on how to rehabilitate your own ankle.
The program is going to be split into 2 phases. The first phase is going to be focusing on the first 2 weeks after your ankle injury and the perfect exercises to do within that time period. The second phase, we're going to set some exercise-based goals that you'll have to meet before progressing your program any further. So let's rip in.
So guys, before we get into the exercises, if you're still within that 3-day period or that 72 hours after you've sprained your ankle, then it's really important that you manage it appropriately. We recommend that you follow the peace and love method, which you can see right here. If you have any further questions about this, then we also have a video where we've talked about it in more detail. So guys, the most important thing in your early recovery is to regain your full range of motion and to get you moving comfortably. So to get you started, here are our exercises for you to try. A lot of the time people walk into the clinic with a bit of a limp and a very stiff ankle. It's really important that in the early stages of your recovery, we try and normalize your walking pattern. To do this as a drill, sometimes it's really helpful to exaggerate your heel-toe roll of your foot. To do that, strike the ground with your heel and roll onto your toes.
Now you're moving your ankle well through an unloaded range of motion, it's time to add some resistance. So try these next exercises out. So once you can do 3 sets of 10 of all of those exercises back to back, it's a sign that you've gotten to a good amount of strength in an unloaded position. So you're working through resistance, but there's not much actual weight going through your ankle. So now we're gonna progress to some exercises in standing, practicing you getting more strength and range of motion in a position where your weight is going through your injured ankle. What we're going to show you is a series of different calf raise exercises that are going to progress in increased difficulty, and we want you to complete them one by one. We want you to do 3 sets of 10 reps for the exercise, and then when you feel ready, do a self-test, and then if you can do 3 sets of 15 reps of that particular exercise, then you're ready to move on to the next exercise in this set. So let's get into it. The last exercise goal for this program is your single leg calf raise off a step. Now, our target goal for this one is for all you Taylor Swift fans out there, and you're going to be aiming for 22 reps in a row on a single leg. Make sure you test both of your legs because we don't want there to be a greater than 10% difference between legs in the number of calf raises that you can do.
So guys, one of the measures that you can use from the get-go to assess your range and stiffness at your ankle joint is what we call a knee-to-wall test. This is something that if you assess early, you're really going to see the results and difference as you progress through your recovery. To start the measurement, you want to start with your big toe at the wall. The idea is you're trying to bring your knee as far over your toes as possible that your ankle allows. If that's too easy, you're going to move 1 centimeter at a time backwards until you get to your final range before the stiffness or tightness comes on. Whilst you're doing this, make sure you keep your heel on the ground and record that last centimeter that you get to, because that's really going to show us the difference as your ankle starts to free up.
Just remember as well that ankle sprains, there's a big spectrum in severity, so make sure you go and get individually assessed by either a physio or another medical professional so that they can individualize your rehab specifically for you. This particular program is perfect for someone who's had a grade 1 or a grade 2 ankle sprain. However, just remember as you're doing this program, the time frames may vary from person to person. So well done guys, you've absolutely smashed through all these ankle exercises and you are well on your way to rehabilitating your ankle and preventing future ankle sprains.
So guys, make sure you like, comment and subscribe and tune in next week because we're going to be going through our advanced ankle exercises. We'll see you then.